Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to finally be planning for Halloween in my vertical catch-all planner the week of October 25th through the 31st. And you guys, you're right, you guessed it, I am not doing a plain white paper spread. I'm gonna go blackout. So here is the current week. Loving this one so far. So excited to keep using it. Oh, I don't think I showed that in my last video. I added a black kitty inside the little card. So anyway, so we're going to use the back side of this page, and I have one more page. And I have this with all my post-it notes off camera. It's not a very full week, so for this week, a lot of the challenges were just, you know, based around Halloween things. So I'm going to continue with the doodle slash stencil theme for this week. I'm going to change it up a little bit and do some fun things. I'm going to do graves for my fact of the day, because honestly, you guys, I struggled with what the heck am I going to do. So I went through all my Halloween washi tape and pulled stuff I haven't used very much, pulled stuff with cats, and a theme started to emerge. Lots of orange and gray and black, but mostly orange. So I'm not going to put any purple in this one. There's a little bit of green. You'd be surprised how well this white washi tape shows up on the page. So what I'm going to do is try to use a lot of these actually. I'm going to go ahead and start by writing, I think I'm going to write, should I write October along the side again like I did last time? Or, yeah, maybe I can just put, I could put Happy Halloween all along the side. That could be fun. Yeah, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is just take up this whole sidebar, writing Happy Halloween in orange, and then I can, I don't, like I said, have a lot going on this week, so what I can do is just put my meal planning box for the week here on Monday instead. I think that'll be just fine. So, I am going to build a little bit of a scene using the washi tape. I'm going to make my fact of the day boxes gravestones across the bottom. And so I have this washi tape that looks kind of like a little Halloween town. Good movie, by the way. So I'm going to start by putting this one across the bottom, all the way across both pages. That way I can make sure and frame up the page so I don't put anything where... Like, I have everything down around where the writing is going to go, so I don't put something in a place where I shouldn't. And then I think I'm going to do something along the top, too, to frame that in like I did this one. And then the next washi tape, I was thinking, these I can just kind of place around as individuals. I was kind of liking this one for across the top. I don't know where these came from, you guys. I don't know if they were Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. I've had them forever. So, but I think that's super cute. I kind of want it across the top. So the problem I have with the top is I'm going to write my days of the week out, and they're going to have a lot of Y's because I'm going to go ahead and just write the whole day of the week out. So let me see here. You guys know I always struggle with these because they're all so open. So let me just go ahead. I'm going to go green, orange, green, orange. I'm going to start with green because I want to write Happy Halloween along here in orange. Maybe I should go ahead and do that first. Should I do that first? Because nothing here is going to change. So yeah, let's do that. All right. Deep breath. Here we go. Super juicy pen. It's drying though. Exclamation points to help fill up the space. Why not? And I don't even need October now because obviously Halloween is October, right? So that is actually still drying. What I think I'm going to do is go ahead and write my days of the weekend, but I'll start over here. So just lining these up. I'm going to start with the numbers, centered where the numbers need to be, and that way that will help me center then my days of the week. So If I do green, orange, green, orange, and it'll also help me hopefully get the right colors. Green, orange, green, orange, green, orange. Just making sure. And these are just Jelly Roll 10s, nice and fat. And I can go back and make those fatter if I want to after they dry. So, okay. This is mostly dry, so I'm just going to use the same letter forms, the same font, if you will, that I've been learning all year in my brush lettering lessons, but I'm going to do it with a Jelly Roll pen, so it's not going to have the thin fat like Halloween does, but I think that the words are still going to look kind of cute, so just to write in the days of the week below the numbers. Okay, Wednesday is a long word, so I'm going to have to try to squish it a little bit. Okay, dry, dry, dry. And my pen is dying. Time to dry. That doesn't look bad. I mean, I've never really loved my handwriting. So using the hand lettering font I've kind of been learning, I think that helps a little bit. So while that's drying, I will decide. I want to definitely come across here with some more washi tape to kind of frame up the top. I'm thinking maybe this one, because this is the one washi tape, the main washi tape that's got the orange and the green along with my kitties. So I think that might be a good one to put up here. But I need to let this get good and dry first, so I will be back. All right, Sunday's a little bit damp, so we'll start over here. So I want to start the washi like I did last week. I know. I feel like I'm repeating myself too, but that's okay. So I'm going to start it and just come down below the Y's. I'm always surprised how well white washi tape seems to show up over black paper. Cute, 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 cute. There's a little wrinkle right there. And then let's carefully, I'm just going to go all the way across the page on this one. 2 washi tapes used, and now I officially have kitty cats, so I am good to go there. All right, so as you can see, I have my Post-it notes laid out with nothing, well, you can't see because I put it off camera, with nothing in the bottom row, and that's because that's where I'm going to put my Fact of the Day boxes. Like I said, I want them to look like gravestones. So I have a couple stencils we're going to use. So this one here has a circle. We're going to use a circle and the hexagon, and maybe this down here. I feel like that kind of looks like the top of a gravestone too. So let's get started. I'm just going to start by putting Fact of the Day boxes as gravestones down here. I have a gray jelly roll. This one's only a 0.6. I couldn't find it in a 10. And what I'm going to do is, to make these look like gravestones, I'm going to do half a circle and then bring it straight down. And I'm going to offset that a little bit to look like the depth, give you the 3D depth illusion of the gravestone. So I'm going to line this up with the washi tape along the bottom, just so I can kind of have a feel for where the top of the bottom box would be, you know what I mean? And I'm going to start this about there. I'm going to start it all the way over to Monday. I think I want to come down just a little bit. Where's my Monday line? About there, I think. So I'm going to speed this up while I'll show you the first one in real time. Yeah, that looks about right. So what I'm going to do, you can see I've got my little lines drawn there at the halfway point. So I'm just going to come around. This is going to take some time because I'm going to have to let this dry. So there's the top of my gravestone. Get my Kleenex to wipe my stencil over and over. And actually, I don't mind if these are a little bit messy. It's going to be totally fine if they're just a little bit messy. I mean, they're gravestones, right? Okay. So I'm going to keep with the circle though and move this way, just like one set of boxes, and draw the line again And that's going to give the illusion of depth in my gravestone. So I come around like that, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of color that in, and you'll see. So this is where it becomes doodle, right? Okay, so that side is wet. Let's come over here. So now I'm just going to use the edge of the stencil to bring my line down further. Same thing with this side. I'm going to bring the inside line and the outside line down. And I'm not drawing the bottom on because I'm going to use this green jelly roll. It's kind of a dark green to scribble on some grass. So I'm going to speed this up. I'm just going to put a gravestone on each day, varying the heights, and some scribbled grass across the bottom. And then that's going to be my fact of the day boxes. But I'm going to speed it up because I'm waiting on this to dry, and it's going to take forever. So actually what I can do is go that way. I hopefully will, if I do, maybe I can do every other one. I'll figure it out. I'll be back. Enjoy the music. Fact of the day boxes are done, you guys. I like them. They're a little more even than I wanted, but I think you definitely get the illusion of gravestones there. And then once I have writing on there, also in gray, it's gonna look, I think it's gonna look pretty darn cool. Like that's the little epitaph that's on the tombstone. Now that that is good and dry, let's look at the other 2/3 and what I need to fit in there. So let's just focus on one page at a time. I'm going to have to move my meal box over to here. So let's go ahead and start with that. So the fun thing I want to do with that is I'm going to use this hexagon to make a coffin, which is super fun. It's super easy. What color? Should I keep everything gray, you guys? And then just, maybe I will. Maybe I'll keep everything gray. And then I can write in orange and green or something. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's keep everything gray. Okay, so you're going to do the top half of your hexagon. And then you're going to slide the stencil down. So if I write meals right there, then I need, if I write meals here, let's just write meals. I'll write it in orange. And then let's do, there we go. So now I see where I need the bottom of my coffin to be. So, but I need to let that dry first. And you know what? I'm going to end up having to erase it. And here's why. The edges of my coffin are going to cut in, and I think that that Sunday is going to get cut off, but that's okay. The other thing I can go ahead and do is I want to use the coffins for my to-do lists. And I think I pretty much like, well, let's go ahead and move, I'm going to go ahead and move my Post-it notes over so I get a feel for where things are going to be. So there is a Monday night football game. I'm just going to put it down as low as I can. The Seahawks play Monday night football. And so then in between manicure and the game, or I'm sorry, in between meals and the game, I need to try to fit a manicure. I'll slide that to Tuesday if I need to. And then John has a paint thing there. So, okay, and then over here, second half of the week manicure, second half of the week to-do list, and then the Buckeyes play on Saturday, and the Seahawks play again on Sunday. So that is everything. Get those off to the side. All right, I'm waiting on that to dry. You guys should see me trying to edit these videos where I do the gel pen spreads because I have to stop and start so many times. I have like 47 little clips I gotta edit together. I definitely think I want the to-do list. Well, let's see. Yeah, if I do game down here, I don't know what time this game's gonna be, so let's put to-do list there. So again, we will start with the, see roughly where my boxes start and stop. Okay, so I want it in the Friday column. Let's start with the bottom this time. So I'm gonna draw the bottom across. I forgot to put the cap on my pen, so I gotta get it flowing again. Okay, so for the hexagon, to turn that into a coffin, I just want the bottom. I want the top 3 lines, the top half, and I want that to be roughly where the top of the box would be. So how about, the bottom's about where the bottom would go. So if I put the top about where the top would go, and I center it above, oops, I need to center it above this bottom, so about there. Okay, so drawing the top half. Okay, and then just use the edge of your stencil to connect these points, and voila, you have a coffin. Oops, smear. That's what I was trying not to do. These can be rough, again, just like the gravestones were. But there we go, there's my, maybe I'll make this a little rougher. So there's one to-do list. That's dry now, so I can go ahead and finish it off. I'm going to do it just the same way as the other. I'm going to put my bottom down here below Sunday, centered even with this. So if I go like that, there we go. There's my bottom. Okay, now I just need to connect my corners. So if I come like this, this is a little shorter, fatter one, but that's okay. And then yes, I'm gonna grab my eraser. The cool, super cool thing about gel pens is they erase actually crazy well. There we go. So I just erased my bottom couple letters. Okay, and then we will go ahead and connect this one. Trying not to, let's see, let's turn it this way so I'm not over top of the wet. Sunday. I'm gonna have to write really tiny for Sunday's food. Maybe it'll be fend for yourself or something. Okay. One more to-do list. And I think, let's see. So we'll write something like to do. If I do this one, the opposite of this one. So if I put green, yeah, so we'll do this one as orange. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just put some bullet points in here. Just hand drawn. You can all hand draw circles, right? So then let's do the same thing here for this to-do list. Do I want it there? I could put it kind of halfway in between. Right now I have boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna let that dry and think about it. All right, well, I'm still thinking about it, but I think it'll help me make a decision if I go ahead and fill in more of the stuff that's not going to change. So let's go ahead and put the games in. So I have my game stickers. The Seahawks play on Monday the 25th. So I'm going to do things a little bit different this week. I'm going to put my game sticker at the bottom, and I'm going to draw above it a space to write the score. We're going to turn it into a different kind of gravestone. So just going to put that there. Yeah, I think my manicure is going to have to move. Okay, and then the Buckeyes play on the 30th. And they're usually East Coast time, they're usually in the morning, so we'll put it here. Just kind of centered on the Saturday column. And then last but not least, the Seahawks play on Halloween. So then what I thought I would do is use this and just kind of come up from the sticker. I'm going to center it and draw this for the top and come straight down at the edges of the sticker, and that will give me enough room to write the score. I can write win or lose and the score. So sticking with the gray, which I forgot to cap my pen again. All right, so I'm just going to kind of do where the sticker starts and stops, because I thought that could be considered vaguely like the top of a tombstone. I just need room to write the score. It doesn't matter to me if it's above or below the sticker. I think I had too much coffee this morning, you guys. Okay, let's let that dry. We'll come over and we'll do this one. So again, just, it's too wide, but as long as I kind of center it, then it'll work. I definitely don't want these to be together. So maybe I'll put this kind of halfway in between. This is middle of the day for sure. So maybe I'll put manicure. Having meals over here is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Let's finish my last game box. Okay, so far so good. I need to figure out what shape I'm going to use for my 2 manicures and my paint trip. I guess I could keep with this size, this shape coffin, and that would actually help break up these 3. Let's do that. So that means I need, let's put one here. Let's move this paint trip one down as far as I can. So all I'm doing is kind of centering my dots, and I'll go from dot to dot. Wipe. I don't want it to be super big, so I'm going to scooch this up a little. And then fill in my sides. Just connect the ends. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this while I do the same for my manicure, and I'm going to do another coffin for my other to-do list, and I'll be back. I think I'll go ahead and draw a little bit of grass in to around some of these, just to help with the illusion that they are other tombstones, you know. Okay, so that's everything. That's all my Post-it notes. As you can see, they're all gone. So all that's left really is some finishing touches. So you guys, instead of nail polish bottles, in the Halloween and Dia de los Muertos book for this year, there are these fun green foil fingernails. So I'm going to put one of these, and they're on a black background, so bonus. I'm going to put one of these on each of my manicure stickers. To represent that it's a manicure, you know. So they're a little bit big, but I don't mind. I just think that's really fun. And I've got plenty of room, so that'll help remind me that it is a manicure. Okay. I think I'll skip the coffee sticker because I kind of don't have room where I would normally put it on Monday morning. Although, if there was like a tankard of witch's brew or something in this book, it would be tempting. But I'm not seeing anything, so I think we'll skip it. Okay, so a few more finishing touches. I'm going to go ahead and use this washi tape that says Happy Halloween. I'm going to use that as a weekend banner. So I'm just going to kind of stick that here. Keep the 2 skulls kind of centered between Saturday and Sunday. I could write it, but I've got a lot of writing already, so it's okay. All right, what other washi tape did I pull? I have these bright orange kitty cats. I don't know how well these are gonna match because it's almost red. It's not terribly bad. More construction next door. I like these, the kitty and eek. I don't have a lot of flat. I don't have a lot of flat spaces on this spread, you guys. Okay, let me grab my scissors and we'll cut these. We'll do like I'd like to do a lot of times. We will cut these apart like they are stickers. So this guy, he's kind of like hissing at the spider, but the problem is I can't cut it where he's facing the spider. So I think it's going to have to be sneaking up behind him. Because if I do a crooked cut, the orange is going to look funny, you know what I mean? So here I tried one where it's just his tail. Yeah, you can't really see the spider too much, so maybe we'll, I don't know yet. I'm struggling now, guys. Let's do this one. You know I like to put kitties with my football games because I usually have a cat on my lap, as long as I don't yell at the TV too much. So let's put one of these over here in between the two football games. Okay, maybe we'll put the other one over here in between the two football games. Oh my gosh, my neighborhood is so noisy today. Oh my gosh. All right, let's put another one over here. And let's do another one of these guys. Spider sneaking up behind him. The only other washi tape I have is this one. And there's not really a clear place to cut it since it's just a repeating pattern. So I think this one might have to wait until next year, you guys. Although I could try, nah, my spread's already getting busy enough. So I think that might be good enough because I don't really want to put two more. I guess I could throw a little bit of this one on there. Should I? I wish you guys could talk to me. I just feel like I need a little something here. Of course, for that matter, I could use something there. Maybe I'll just leave it and I can doodle or something. Doodle some more. So, okay, let me show you how I'm going to put it in my planner. So this side, I don't need to do anything to. It's just going to go right in my planner. The other side, though, since it's the end of the month, I need it to flip. I need these days to replace these days so that when I flip, I go to my goals page for November. So I'm going to go all the way around the edge of this with some tape runner, even in between the punches. Okay, and now we'll line this up. Press it down. There we go, you guys. There is my stencil / doodle spread in my vertical catch-all planner for the week of Halloween. I like it. It's cute with all my graves and stuff. So I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to try something fun and unique and different in your planner. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.